So we're just putting our engine back together here with a, piston replacements from Cracked Pistons with the, this vehicle's got a remap. Now what this subject is about, it's not so much about the engine and what's happening here, is the back of the EGR cooler here. This is crazy. Personally, you guys know I've seen a lot of these EGR coolers, and if you're not sure what the EGR cooler is, that's what we call here, call it whatever you like. Let's have a look at them. Yep, they're made in Thailand. There's your part number. They're about $700 or $800 new. The exhaust gases flow through these, and in a separate compartment, so does coolant in these hoses to hopefully cool down the exhaust gases a bit. Anyway, this is where the exhaust gases come out and join and go into the intake system. So I've seen a lot of these, right, doing EGR cleans and injector jobs and whatever the case may be. And I'm just looking at this one going, I've never seen anything like it. So this is a bit of one of those, a call out to say, this is a call out to say, right, and I just want to say this is it's a good but budget engine rebuild. It's a very good engine, but a lot of things we're sort of saving a little bit where we can, so that's why we're not replacing the EGR cooler, but just looking at that, the surface is terrible. It's not even a flat surface. There's a risk that that may even leak. Okay, it's that far damaged. You can see it's had a good cleanup, but it's actually eroded away in here, here and all that, and there's all these low points. So I think it'll be okay with a gasket and a nice decent torque setting, but you guys that have all done your own EGR cleans, watching my, if you haven't seen it yet, the full detail EGR clean. Now you've, like me, I've seen hundreds of them. You've seen, between all you guys have seen hundreds and thousands. There's about 60 odd thousand views on that video. I think it's only not even a year old. So there's a lot of people that have done their EGR cleans from that video. Did anybody notice anything like this on their vehicle? I'd be curious to know, because this is a Victorian vehicle, and normally this sort of corrosion you might get from a beach vehicle, Queensland, New South Wales, WA, things that go on the beach a lot, but you wouldn't normally get it there. I've never seen this before. I'm just thinking as I say that in case I've never seen anything like it. Can I be really clear? I have never seen anything like it. Have you ever seen anything like it there?
No, first time.
Okay, so what I'm looking for is anyone that's seen anything like it. So have you seen anything like it, or have you seen anything anywhere near like it? Don't worry about how clean it is. Like I said, we haven't disassembled and done a full clean out. It's been cleaned, it's been tested, it's flowing, and trying to save a bit of time on this to keep the budget down. There's no point cleaning it, making it polished to look good. It's still going to have exhaust gases getting into it. It's going to go black anyway, just like the manifold. It is clean and clear, but it wasn't a polish up job where you want to spend the extra $100 or $200 making sure it's all spotless. It's just zero build up, but there's obviously the staining is still there. All right, so just going to have a think about it and come back to you if we get any ideas. Well, you have a think about it. Well, you won't get the time that I am, but yeah, we're going to have a think about it. Yes. I've had to think about it for a few minutes, and yeah, I want to be really clear. This vehicle has had this engine's had a remap. Well, the ECU has, but you know what I mean, right? It's had a remap, and the EGR, I believe, is shut off, which is why, the intake was reasonably clean. It wasn't awesome because I don't think it had been cleaned properly, but all cleaned. But it's clean and clear now. Like I said, you can see a bit of staining. We're not worried about the discoloration and staining, especially on something in this sort of condition. But any ideas? Remap. So EGR shut. That would mean a whole heap of heat maybe coming into the EGR cooler, but not coming out the other end. It's being held back. Maybe, is it heat? It's not really melted. It's more erosion rather than melted. So anyway, guys, I'm going to put it back to you again. Have you seen this? I'll be looking in the comments. Have you seen this on yours where you did your EGR clean? This is, not only have I not seen anything like it, just not even like it, like I've seen clean, I've seen dirty, I've seen everything, but Normally you've got a nice square edge along around there. This is just completely bizarre. So have you seen anything like it? And if you did, have you got a remap as well? Maybe it's a pattern we're going to see. Could be another downside to that remap thing. But anyway, we'll keep thinking about it. Come back to you if we find any other info. If not, if you haven't already, please subscribe, turn the bell on. Give us a thumbs up if you found that interesting, because I've never seen anything like it. Alright, so this is the old engine, okay? And it's in pretty good. It's not like it's a rust bucket full of corrosion, so I don't think it's the outside. We've ruled out the outside environment. I don't think it's the environment, if you know what I mean. You know, there's a bit of dirt, and it's been, it's been out on the tracks, but there's no major rust or corrosion or anything anywhere on the engine. Out of the ordinary. This all looks fairly normal, you know what I mean? This is the other end with it. For those people that will ask the question, keep watching the videos. It's all in the videos, right? I notice a lot of people asking questions on the channel about things that are already answered in other videos. So you really need to keep watching the other videos. Try searching, use the search field and put in one word at a time, and then you'll get a lot of results, and then you can add another word to it. You might get not enough results, take some words out. But this is where the EGR cooler mounts up. The gasket normally stays stuck to the head, and people put the plate straight over the top of that. You can see the old gasket here stuck to the head because that gets replaced, as does the inlet manifold. See what I mean? Pretty clear, because it had a remap. I'm not sure if it had been cleaned or not, but you know, there's no blockage, right? So you can clean that, but there's no point to cleaning it because it's just going to end up like that again. So the manifold got a clean, just like I said, not polished back to shiny alloy. But yeah, the main point of this part of the video was to just have a look and go, look, it's not a rust bucket, you know. So something bizarre going on inside there, and we would like to get to the bottom of it. Looking forward to seeing your replies if you have seen that on the back of the EGR cooler, and if yours has a remap. Alright, so if you're wondering, you know, the intake system, it's not eroded, you know, a bit of a polish up on the buff, right, but all the edges are nice and square still, you know, nothing abnormal there. So it's just the EGR cooler. Have you seen it before? And if you have, does your vehicle have a remap or a tune? Might be something to have a look at. Clean your EGR and let us know. Yeah, I'm definitely none the wiser as to how this can seem to erode away at like that. It looks like something that's been in salt water is the type of thing, you know, like, you know, when you work on an outboard, or yes, something that's got that real erosion going on. Anyway, normally there's a nice square edge there. I know I've said it a number of times before. I've never seen anything like it. If you've seen anything like this and your vehicle has a remap, either one, please let us know in the comments with those details. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found that interesting. I'm just curious as to why. Can't figure out why. See, I don't know everything. Teach me something. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.